are born again. Open your heart, spend this time in your head.
Hi guys. So, pumpkin cheesecake. It's not all in there, unfortunately. Hang on. Let me get it open for you. I just came in from doing chores, so I am very cold and the duck is very heavy. That's all that's left. The pumpkin cheesecake. I saw this version of this pumpkin cheesecake on Janet's channel, so I will link her original video down below, and then down below that I will link where she got the idea for hers as well. So we have done this cheesecake, I don't know, 2 or 3 times now. It is fantastic. I'm gonna dish up a piece so you can see a picture up closer. It is very soft. As you can see, it's gooey. So it doesn't get very firm. I actually did a little bit less whipping cream than the recipe called for, but I wanted to see if it would help firm it up a little bit more. It didn't. So you could always play around with it, maybe put some gelatin in it, warm up maybe the pumpkin, add the gelatin to it, and then once it's in the fridge, maybe it would help it solidify a little bit more. We don't mind it being soft and squishy. The crust is pretty good and firm. You can see, you can kind of pick it up. I wouldn't recommend eating it that way. It will crumble eventually. So my favorite combination of ingredients, I used in the video the Great Value cream cheese and an off-brand pumpkin. I don't remember which pumpkin it was that I used. And I also did the honey graham Catalina Crunch. My favorite combination of ingredients is to use Libby's pumpkin, just 100% pumpkin, not the pumpkin pie mix, but the pumpkin itself, and real Philadelphia cream cheese. And then I actually prefer the cinnamon Catalina Crunch. It's like cinnamon toast, I think. Catalina Crunch for the crust. That's my favorite. I also put in, for the video that I showed you, I used a package of Snickerdoodle Ketochow. My favorite, again, is their pumpkin spice caramel. That one is my favorite. Anything pumpkin spice just kind of takes it to the next level. I changed the ingredients a little bit from the original recipe down below, so my recipe is also down below. Hopefully you can copy and paste that. I'm going to read you what I put into mine. You're going to do the crust first. You're going to blend up an entire package of the Catalina Crunch cereal, whichever flavor you can find. They have a dark chocolate one, and I thought that might be a little too decadent, but I think I'm going to have to do it at some point in time. So you do the whole package of Catalina Crunch, and then I prefer a half a cup of melted butter, the whole half cup. It just helps the crust hold together a little bit better. So you're going to blend that first. I found that using the back of a really big spoon actually smooths out the crust a lot better than pressing it down with my hands. So you could try that, try it both ways, but I like the back of the spoon better. Put that into the fridge before you make anything else. And then you can start working on your cheesecake ingredients. 16 ounces of cream cheese, 15 ounces of canned pumpkin, 1/2 cup sugar-free powdered swerve or powdered something or other, 1 teaspoon of the stevia glycerite, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon pumpkin pie spice, 1 packet of Ketochow pumpkin something or whatever you happen to have on hand, and 1/4 teaspoon salt. You mix all of those together. Then you fold in 3/4 to 1 cup of heavy cream that has been whipped to stiff peaks. You're going to want to fold that in until it's all incorporated and then put it on top of your crust. I use a full-size cake pan. This is a 9x13 cake pan. I think that the crust is the perfect thickness, and it gives you more than enough in this for a fantastic decadent dessert. The way that I cut it, it gives me 18 pieces. I do half, and I do 9 in half and 9 in the other half. But then the final ingredient that you really need is the whipped cream. This is my whipped cream dispenser that we got so that we can make our very own whipped cream, that we know what's in it, no junky ingredients. So this has cream of my choice, and then I put vanilla monk fruit drops into it. All of this will be linked down below, and it's in my Amazon store. I actually have a whole whipped cream set up. So these take little CO2 cartridges, and there's not a whole lot left in this. I'm gonna try to show you guys what it looks like. Hopefully there's enough. We've been eating it a little bit, so. It's almost gone. Okay. That's the ultimate topping. Like, this is dairy overload for a lot of people. I'm gonna be real. This is your keto pumpkin cheesecake. It is absolutely fantastic. I will show you a little bite. The crust is good and crunchy and thick. It is very sticky and gooey, but it's just gorgeous. Let's see if that'll focus. Oh, see, no, don't look at my face. Don't look at my face. No, it's gonna look at my face. That's okay. So, it is fantastic. It's really good. The name brand ingredients give it a more robust flavor. Texture is part of it as well. The Great Value cream cheese has almost a runnier texture, consistency. So if you're gonna use that, I really would suggest maybe playing around with the gelatin. Warming up the pumpkin, sprinkle the gelatin into the pumpkin, mix that up, then incorporate it with your cream cheese and all the other ingredients. so that being warmed up, it kind of melts, but hopefully it helps this to solidify a little bit. Maybe half a tablespoon? I don't know. It's totally a guess. If anyone is brave enough to try it, please let me know down below in the comments if it worked for you. I really wanted to get this up for you guys before Christmas. And then life happened and everything happened. So I wasn't able to do that. But now you guys have this. It is still winter, so you now have a wonderful pumpkin cheesecake recipe for next year. Sorry about that, guys, that it took so long. I hope that you guys enjoy it. Please let me know if you do try it, if you've made it, if you do some other variation of it. I'd love to hear all of your successes and potentially your flops too. Please like, subscribe, and share, and we will see you on the way. Bye, guys. Yeah, we actually ate this for Christmas, and it's been a couple of days. No. I actually like the cinnamon graham cracker. Because everything. I used on this one that I did on subsequent pies that I have made. Okay. Let me see what else. I will see you. Okay, let me see. Variation of it. I think that's it. Now I'm gonna eat the rest of this cheesecake. That's what I'm gonna do.